Good evening. Thanks for joining me tonight. Just thought I'd do a quick walk around, and I had a request to say, yeah, what's in the cabinets, and do a tour of the workshop here. So, yeah, why not? Here we go. So, if you watched a couple of my videos, you've seen this before. It's a workbench. Really nice workbench, actually. Handmade. Someone handcrafted this. It's not the prettiest thing, but it is extremely functional. Probably the best part about this was a zero cost item. I had to go pick it up, disassemble it a bit, and put it back together. But some gentleman who I'll never know and never meet, but obviously made this kind of from scratch, and it's been pretty awesome. I like it. It's actually got a parquet top. The top on this weighs about 150 pounds. I had to get it out of a basement. That was fun. But let's see, up and above the workbench, got my little nut and bolt drawers. I got all sorts of detritus things kicking around there. You can see I can pan back here a little bit. And I got a TV on a stand over there. Got some stuff hanging up. Pegboard. That was a Christmas gift. It was nice. It's a nut and bolt drawers. Nice. I need to get those organized and labeled. Something I came across a long time ago. A friend of mine's dad had a bunch of stuff, and he had everything sorted and labeled, and it was the most genius thing. And it's like, if you can take a day and sort and label your stuff, it's going to save you so much time later. Sort everything out, label it. What do you got? What's this? These are nuts, these are bolts, these are nails, these are self-tapping screws, washers, electrical equipment, car light bulbs, hose clamps, all sorts of stuff. This one here, picked this up at a Salvation Army store. $4, all metal. It was nice. I couldn't walk away from that. I said, what the heck, I'll get that. So anyway, moving on. Yeah, workbench. It's really nice. Has a woodworker's vise in it. But moving on. Here, cabinet number 1. This is a set of cabinets I actually got. My brother was doing some work for a local lady. She redid houses, and these are actually old kitchen cabinets that I just reused for my workshop cabinets. So this one here, and this is like the saws and the sanders and stuff. This is all the power tools. Got a grinder in there, some Dremel, some knockoff Dremel tools. Let's be honest, they're knockoff Dremel tools. Moving on over here. Excuse a little bit of a mess. It's a completely functional workshop. This is just an oil reclamation thing that I built. There was a company that made some years ago, and I thought that's a nifty thing, but I could make one. So it's not the prettiest thing, but it does work. Yeah, you just knocked it together out of some wood and a piece of flashing, and drain that little bits of oil left in the jug out into another jug, and that just goes in my push lawnmower. So over here, this is the messy oil drainage portion. There's a transmission down there you might notice, but we won't go into that yet. But this here is it's an old Napa cabinet. A friend of mine gave this to me. I was sitting in his garage, and I had a big ding in it. And I said, I want that. And he's like, oh, you're not going to get that. And a couple months later, he says, hey, you want that? And part of the reclamation stuff, part of the home hobbyist mixer fisset stuff that I do, and a lot of guys do, if your buddy calls up and says, hey, you want this, the answer is always yes, because even if you don't want it, somebody does. But yeah, the old Napa parts cabinet. This is like my chemical oil cabinet stuff. Got some wasp and hornet spray in there too. That's gonna have to come out here in a couple weeks, but I just got rags up above that, and got my grease rags, some towels, fast orange. That's a must. Cabinet number 2, big pile of presswood here. We'll not talk about that right now. But I got all sorts of stuff here. This cabinet, it just has another one of these, actually, old kitchen cabinets that they had back in the day. You used to be able to buy metal kitchen cabinets, but this one has just got some spare old car speakers and crap and a bunch of radios. If you hadn't guessed by now, I hang on to a lot of stuff. I don't know why, but I do. Well, I do know why, but I do. We're on cabinet number 4. I believe this cabinet is, various car parts. Just little bits and pieces. I got some spare stuff and spare stuff for the regular daily driver car. There's a starter for a lawnmower in there. That sort of goofy stuff. Up on top of this cabinet is pretty neat, though. As I say, keep your eye out for stuff. These are huge industrial lights that I just had to grab. These are gigantic weatherproof industrial lights for an airport, or I don't even know, but I just thought they were really sweet. Picked those up just sitting on the side of the road somewhere, and I was like, what is that? So had to grab those. I need to repurpose those. I'm just gonna get a buddy to wire those up for me and get them going again. Oh, cabinet number 5 here. This is my electrical cabinet. So light bulbs, electrical connectors, and that sort of thing. Some spare, couple of short drop cords in there. Zip ties. We need zip ties. Top of that, one of my favorite things, milk crates. You get a hold of the milk crates, kids. They're pretty handy. I had so many milk crates last year, I had to give some away because I had empty milk crates and I had nothing in them. So, let's see, below that cabinet, some steel stock. It's over here, my much unloved and unused table saw. That was a free gift. That was nice. Oh, shovels and jacks and a couple of trash barrels. My excellent Harbor Freight aluminum racing jack, which is really light and really handy. So, all sorts of stuff. I got wood blocks for propping things up. I got a gigantic 20-pound sledgehammer sitting there, some cable, that sort of thing. Just the general. Again, I save stuff. I don't know why, but you know, if I don't need it, I don't need it. But back here to the workbench. There's a crate that I made. This was just a practice thing, this little green crate. I have another piece of live wood. Got this from my father-in-law, just to make a shelf out of. We need to get going on that. He made a shelf and some table legs in there that I need to make into an outdoor table. Oh, toolboxes. I got a little piece of pegboard hanging up here. I got some stuff. I got to arrange that too. There's not enough time. There's not enough time to do all these things. My kind of bargain basement El Cheapo toolboxes, but they do well. You know, they're fine. I need to get a bigger one, but toolboxes have not gotten any less expensive. Tool sets. This is a drill set. I have a bunch of I've got a bunch of old metal toolboxes. I have a soft spot for metal boxes, especially the old toolboxes, so I tend to collect them quite a bit. But I like the old, you know, I don't care if they're a little beat up or whatever, but there's more projects that I'm going to get to. I got old drill boxes and things here too. A couple of those file boxes, but saws and stuff, plastic boxes down there, a couple more milk crates, my ultra handy appliance dolly. Can't yeah, if you need one, you need one. My free shop vac. No, it's not a shop vac, is it? No, it's a rigid vacuum. So, but best thing, it was free. Storage racks, tarps, all sorts of nice detritus. There's my carpenter's toolbox that you will have seen perhaps in another one of my videos. Some other general stuff over here. Cables, my air compressor. This is my own bucket of extra parts and pieces and shovels and axes and extra stock for handles and a leaf rake thingamajigger. And my brooms, which are kind of hiding. But that's the general of it. Oh, the big thing that we can't ignore here. This, get a decent shot of it. This is the big thing we can't ignore. This is a 1985 Dodge Ram short box. I've owned this truck for 16 years, and it's kind of a long-term project. It needs to get back on the road. It does run. It doesn't drive right now. Not sure what's going on. Transmission thing, which usually is a rare thing for this vintage of Chrysler product. The transmissions usually don't die, but it did sit out for 3 years with no fluid in the transmission, so we'll have to figure that out. But again, it's a long-term project. I'd like to see it back on the road, but I Had this old gal for quite a while, and it's taking up a large volume of room in the workshop right now. But it's best that it's inside. It sat outside for far too long, and it probably thinks that I forgot about it for far too long, and it's mad at me still. But anyway, there's a general overview from a request. So hope you enjoyed that. Just a little quick one, but you see what I got going on, and if it sparks some ideas or interest, or if it sparks an idea for your own stuff, you just see what you can do, and just maybe take something away from me. Just don't be quite as messy and disorganized as I am. So, well, thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe to them. If you don't like them, you don't have to. You're not going to hurt my feelings. It's okay. But again, if you do like them, please like, subscribe, do the thing. Thank you for your time.